A glowing unicorn is gonna make a recipe for you today. So sit back and enjoy. Let me get some lights on. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ronnie. I'm also known as Green Heart Goddess 9, and today I'm going to be doing a cute little pumpkin trifle with the kid at heart in mind, and just something for all the kiddies out there who may not like pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie, or those traditional desserts that tend to show up on Thanksgiving Day. This is just something fun for the kids to be able to put together and to do while still getting the benefits of pumpkin. So I have quite a few things here. This is just a good base for an idea. You know, feel free to step outside of the box and use what you may like, or your kids may like, or whoever may like. But these are some of the things that I like, and so I'll just show you here what I have. To start, our base is going to begin with some ginger snap cookies. This is one of my favorite brands. These are Tate's, and these are gluten-free as well. They're really, really crispy and really delicious. So we have ginger snap cookies. We've got some yummy, 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 yummy chocolate chips. And I believe these are semi-sweet. Sometimes I do milk, most times I do semi. Sometimes we do the dark. And then next, of course, we have our pumpkin. And this is canned pumpkin. You can use, go buy a pumpkin, have your own, nice little get down with the pumpkin and make your own puree. Otherwise, this is a canned pumpkin I just grabbed from the store. We're gonna take about a cup of that from this beautiful little can. So you can also store this. You can double this recipe, or you can use this. I do have a pumpkin coffee recipe that I like to do, where you just take a couple of dollops and drop that in your coffee. Then we've got some yummy, yummy marshmallow fluff. Here we go. And just got a spoon for that, because we're just gonna be spooning that in. I've got 2 little jars here. These are really small. Just what I have on hand. So if you have something that's similar to this that's on hand, feel free to use that, whatever you're comfortable with. I'm gonna use about 1/3 cup of brown sugar. Got some nutmeg and some cinnamon. And I'll probably use about 1/3 teaspoon of cinnamon and then a few dashes of nutmeg. And I'm gonna go through all this as we are putting this together. Grab some whipped cream. Got the Ready Whip, and we got some caramel sauce. And then I've got sprinkles. Got some other sprinkles. Oh, and I also have, butterscotch pudding. This is all in fun. By no means is any of this healthy. It is kid friendly, so let's keep that in mind as well. We're just gonna go ahead and go with what we know and what is fun and what feels good. So this is what we have. I'm gonna go ahead and start with these jars. I did take a couple of the cookies, the ginger snap cookies, put them in a bag. This would be a fun thing to do too for your kids. Put cookies in a plastic bag, close the bag. Go ahead and have a nice little time with it. Get those crushed down. And I'm gonna take just a couple sprinkles to be able to cover the bottom. And I'll hold this up here so we can see. And you can also scoop. I've got scoops too. Scoops are always fun for the kids as well. All right, and then you just want to get all that covered on the bottom so you don't see it. And then have those ready to go. I'm gonna take next my cup of pumpkin, pour it into a bowl that is big enough to be able to stir. Give yourself some space. I'm gonna take that 1/3 cup of brown sugar, and this is light brown sugar. You can also use honey or any other kind of sweetener if you don't want to use brown sugar. White sugar is fine too. I'm gonna go ahead and break that up in there. And then we're gonna add third of a teaspoon, or excuse me, not a third, a half of a teaspoon. So 1/2 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. Now if you feel this is too much cinnamon, like what I like to do, I'll take just a little bit and then sprinkle it. If I see that that's enough, like here, I probably use like 1/4 of a teaspoon. And so what I'll do is I'll stir it. And I always like to say this, you can always add in, you can never take out. So you always want to just start, give yourself a nice little start. And I think I might be okay with 1/4 of a teaspoon. So for this recipe, I'm going to say 1/4 of a teaspoon. And again, this is just something that I thought of and put together. I make pumpkin pies all the time. And this is just to change it up a little bit and do something a little bit more fun. All right, so we got that mixed up. Okay, and so also, you know, just go with your flavors and what you like. If you know that you don't like enough of something, don't put that in there. If you like something else, like another seasoning, go ahead and put that in there. Just like this nutmeg, I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple dashes of that. Because you know at Thanksgiving, not everybody likes the same thing, so keep that in mind too. Okay, and I think I'm gonna do both of these at the same time. So we're just gonna go ahead and pour the rest of that in there. The rest of these cookie crumbles, I'm gonna go ahead and fill in the bottom of both of my cups so that I can do these both at the same time. All right, so I've got my cups with the cookies on the bottom. And I'm gonna take, you got your pumpkin puree ready to go. And you wanna try it first, make sure it tastes good. So we'll do that real quick here. And this is only allowed at home. If you're making this for someone else, do not do this. You wanna use a spoon. Okay, so that, that is super good. Okay, so get some chocolate chips here ready. Get those out of there. All right, so what I'm gonna do, once we got this, I'm gonna go ahead and take some chocolate chips, put them on the bottom of each of those. And then I would say too, like have some music playing, some fun, lighthearted music for the kids, whatever they like to listen to, or, you know, sit and watch a really fun movie, a cool movie while you're doing this. I did just see Guardians of the Galaxy for the first time. I went to see it in a theater, a nice little theater, and it was one of the best experiences I've ever had. I do recommend you watching that movie. It has a very, very great message for everybody. Okay, so we've got the 2 layers there. The next thing I'm gonna put on top of the cookies and the chocolate chips is the marshmallow fluff. So I'm gonna take probably like a dollop, a big dollop here. And this is where, you know, you get fun and sticky and all that. And just go ahead and drop that in there. And you don't wanna push it down because when you put your pumpkin in there, that'll go ahead and help it set in there. And that's a big dollop. And then we'll put that back. And you're gonna take some of your pumpkin, throw it right on top of there. And then I hope everybody can see this here. And so I would say probably, this looks to be about, I'd say 2 to 3 tablespoons you wanna use of your pumpkin. Again, you just kind of want to do it to where you can cover everything. And so I'm going to take the spoon that I use for the pumpkin and then just kind of go around the top of that and kind of spread that so it's nice and layered. And you can see that here. Oh, that looks so pretty and so yummy. All right, and then we're going to do the same thing for this one. Yay. This is an awesome way for the kids to really enjoy this. All right, so now that we got that, I'm almost tempted to go ahead and break up. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more cookie in here. So already have your cookie crumbled. If you don't, that's even more fun to get messy with. I'm just gonna take another cookie, crumble that on top of the pumpkin. And then you want to spread that around. And then also have like some paper towels or towels on hand. Didn't think about that one. We'll put that on the list. And then I've got my butterscotch pudding. Now you don't have to buy the pre-made. This is just for convenience. And I do like this particular flavor. I haven't eaten this in quite a while, but this is all in fun. So we're gonna go ahead and go with it. And you're just, again, gonna spread that. And I'll show you here, if you can see. And I would say too, this would probably be, I'd say probably about three teaspoons of pudding, or just a dollop. Just like you seen me do this, you just wanna go ahead and get a nice little spoonful and do one side, and you'll see where you had the other side, and you'll just take another good spoonful and fill that up. I mean, none of this can go to measure. You want to go all by taste and by fun and by your heart. So just have fun with it. And if you don't like what you made the first time, try it again and see what works for you. So then I'm going to add some more chocolate chips on top of the butterscotch. And once I do this, this is where you can actually leave it. If you're not gonna use these right away, let's get all the chocolate chips on there. Let's get a little bit more. We love chocolate. I love chocolate chips. You could use white chocolate chips, butterscotch chocolate chips. I don't know about peanut butter. All right, and then, so the fun part, I would say to leave at the very last part. So if you're not gonna eat these right away, you can see these here, and they look so good. Aww. Take your lids that you have for your jars. Go ahead and screw those on. Put them up in the fridge. Just be mindful you've got cookies in here, and you've also got them mashed in with liquid, so the cookies could get soggy. So you don't want to keep them in there too long. Just have them nice and ready for some good fun. If you do eat these right away, what I'm gonna do next, you want to take some whipped cream. Go ahead and make your nice little, cute little whipped cream dollop on there. We got the caramel sauce, and we'll go ahead and sprinkle that across the top. Oh, this is so yum. We can do some sprinkles. And then I knocked the cookies over. And some more chocolate chips. Coconut also came to mind. I did do, that was another thing. Let me grab these real quick. And I'll probably add these on top. I did toast. I toasted some walnuts. Toasting nuts always makes them, it brings out the flavor, makes them a little bit more rich, and it's a lot more nuttier and delicious. It's so worth that little bit of time that it takes to go ahead and roast them on the stove. You just do it on low heat, kind of turn them every now and then. You can kind of start to smell it. You don't want them burned. You'll know just by the smell. You just want to keep a nose out. Okay, and so I'm gonna take some of those toasted walnuts, put that right on top, and you've got a cute little pumpkin trifle. So this is my pumpkin trifle recipe. Just a fun idea for the kids. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you all try it, and if your kids try it, I hope they like it as well. I'm wishing everyone a happy holiday and a great time in love and light and peace and joy. Thank you so much. Love you much. Mwah. Thank you.